So imagine nilitoka kwa nyumba and I didn't realize that the spray that I used today was an oil spray. I didn't realize I've done this. Like, I'm saying this as I'm trying to take this content. But the funny thing is, but I'm saying this. So anyway, yeah, don't think this is ni perfume because we cannot smell like onions. Anyway, now if you're a business person and you have an employee, how you guys surviving? Because Shukisha, please, employees, let me tell you. Now you see, I'm sure you guys know we also run a salon and barbershop and we have employees. When I tell you it's a hot mess, this guys, it's a whole thing. Like, sorry, we got a client, so we need to attend to that client. Now I was saying employees. Here's the thing. I always say, if you're a business person and you want to employ someone, be ready for some things. Kubali tu vitu zingine, you get it? Because one, the employee, on a scale of 70% of the employees, 70% atakwibia. Get atakwibia. And if hatakwibia, atakwibia. Not unless you get a very good one, all right? So I always say, as a business person, kubali, but one thing I always say is kubali kuibiwa, bora asikuwe mtu anakuibia sana. You know, there's someone who, like, in a day you make like 1,000 bob and then they steal like a 50 bob. That's okay. But there's a person who, in a day you make like 1,000 bob and they want to steal like 400. Are you getting what I'm saying? So as a business person, lazima tu ukubali kuibiwa. Lazima ukubali kuibiwa. But the problem is that watu wanataka kukuibia excess. Yani sijui ni kama sijui ni bill gani ya employees tunapata this time around, because when I tell you, it's a whole struggle. Another thing I always say, if you are willing to have like an employee, just know, kama hautakuwa unakuja kuangalia kazi yako, haitaendelea vizuri. Alright? There's one thing, ni kama watoto wadogo. If you don't come to check on them from time to time to see how they're doing, to see how they're running business, of course they're going to do it badly. Watakwa tu, yani ata unapata like the cleanliness in the shop is not tip top. Anakuja hajisiki kuosha, so haoshi. Anakuja hajisiki kupanganisha vitu, so hapanganishi. So you will find like, if you don't make time to come and visit your shop, ata kuangalilia duka vizuri. You know, it's always a challenge because unambonga biashara ni kujifanya, but there's some businesses that really, most if you're running more than one business, you know, hawezi kwa hapa na ukwe huko, hawezi jigawa. Like currently na jigawa, you get it? Because at the moment I don't have an employee for the salon, so you can imagine I am here, and then fortunately the shop is just like one shop then the next shop to the salon. So if I get a client at the salon, nimerukilia huko, naitwa na rukilia huko. So when I tell you, it's a whole thing. So yes, when you have several businesses, on some occasions you can be able to employ someone. So if you have an employee, just know, kubali, there's some things you just need to kubali. One, they will not run your business like you. They will never run your business like you. You see, sometimes when you have a business, you realize when you are around, you find like you make more sales, clients are more comfortable to come to the shop when you're around. You know, you find they are, basically you realize that when you are the one running your business. Okay, so that's one thing. Hata ikuran biashara yako kama wewe. Another thing that you need to understand is when you have an employee, if you compare what they make and what you make, yours will always be more. Right? Yours will always be more because, as I have told you guys again, watakwibia. So you just pray upate ule mwenye anakwibia kidogo, si ule anakumaliza. Okay? Because I always say one thing, ukipata mwenye anakumaliza, dismiss that monkey very fast. Alright? Because that one will, huyu atakumaliza, huyu utafunga base. But ukipata ule mwenye anakwibia like kachwani, unajambia at least hiyo ni ka lunch, But ule mwenye anakuibia sana, leave that person alone. So that's the first thing you need to understand as a business person with an employee. They will never run the business like you. Two, they will never make more money than you. Some of them do, because whether they're actually good employees out there, I'm not saying that they're not good employees. There are good employees, all right. So but on most occasions unapatanga atakuwa mzuri for the first year, and then as you keep going wanaenda tu sijui nini inaenda ikiwafanyikia, like I don't know what happens as they go, because wanakuja na kwa wazuri the first year they're good, second year they're good, third year wewe unaanza kushanga huyu ni nani, who is this, so they will never make more money than you in your own business if you're running your own business, all right. Another thing is that they won't take care of your clients. Your customer service will always be better than them. And by the way, I know that business owners who have horrible customer service, such that ata unaenda una prefer employees, but on most occasions utapata like the person that you have employed ana ile customer service, because hajali whether mteja arudi ama asirudi, ni shauri yako. Another thing is they will not put effort to maintain your clients. So that's why you have to keep coming to at least be a popular face, be the face that they know for that business, such that kukiwa na shida they know ongea na mwenyewe, you get it. That's how you're going to be able to maintain your business, because the moment you are a stranger in your own business, if the clients have an issue, who are they supposed to reach? Watateta kwa nani, wataambia nani complaints zao, you get it. So make sure you're a very very familiar face in your business, because easy biashara, so long as you have an employee, wanakuchapanga character development, because where anyway, that being said, let me know in the comment section, if you are a business owner and you have an employee, let me know what challenges do you face the most. If there's a challenge that I'd say we are facing sana is one, getting people who are not committed. Oh my goodness, they are not committed. Mtu anakuja saa zile anataka, ama mtu anakosa kukuja, and then they don't even have the courtesy of calling you, telling you sijaingia. You're seated in the house knowing that busy na run, kumbe mtu amekaa kwa nyumba na jakusho. So lack of seriousness, they're not committed, all right. Another thing that I'd see we are struggling with employees is antaka kuiba sana, mtu anataka kula sana, and you're the one buying the supplies, you're the one paying the rent, so it doesn't make any sense akule kukushinda na bado umlipe na ununue vitu za shop, you get. Another struggle that I'd say we are dealing with is now they have this habit of, you buy stuff for your shop, but yani wanapenda kukopeshana, wanapenda kusaidiana vitu za shop. You'd find like you have like for example a salon, you buy chargers for clients, when they come they can charge their phones without struggle. Anytime a client comes, you have a Type-C charger, you get it, you buy. But there's no day you're gonna go and say charger iko wapi na kutole. It'll always be nimesaidia nani, and it is sickening. Woo, employees, whoa. If you are watching this video by the way and you're planning to be an employee, please be a good one, be a good employee. One thing I always say is that people who are employed, mostly qua businesses, not companies, businesses, they really tend to burn bridges, right? Such that yani ata ile akitoka hapo, you can never consider bringing them back again. Like personally, the lady who was working for me at the salon, yani ata akarudi ata uniambie nini, siwezi kubali, you get it. So they really like burning bridges. I don't know why they do that. So if you are an employee, please always try and take this business as yours, right? Sometimes when I say manga, okay, the business person, all they can do is say thank you and pay you your money, but best believe God rewards more, right? Because one thing I always say, and I believe is true, is if someone comes, for example, and works for you as a business person, for example, Shopiam Tush, and you have an employee who works for you, and then that employee steals from you and makes sure your business goes chini, right? And then they go and open their business. One thing is for sure, that business will not succeed. And I don't know whether it's just the rule of life, such that so long as biashara ya mtu uli handle vibaya, uli fanya na madharau, uli handle like you didn't do it well, trust me, when you move to yours, it will not work out. You have to break sijui kama utaenda uombe usamehewe or something, but it won't work out. So if you are planning to if you're working for someone, at least try and be a good employee. More so if you're hoping that one day you're gonna go and open your own business, because kitakuramba, imagine kitakuramba at some point, because you're gonna want to open your own business, you're gonna want to run your own business. And the problem is that if you have not been able to run someone's business nicely, how do you think you're gonna run your business well? If you've been handling clients badly, how do you think you're going to come and get your own clients and handle them well? If you're not managing the business well, how do you think you're going to manage yours? Sometimes you're always told, even the Bible itself says, if God can't trust you with a little, how do you expect to be a ruler over much? You get it? So if ile kidogo ile umewekwa employee, for example, unalipata yosema yo 8,000, and you're not handling it well, you're not doing it well, how do you expect even God himself to open doors for you to get a business worth whichever amount? It doesn't work like that, by the way. It doesn't. So able business owners, let me know in the comment section, are you guys struggling? Come on with me, because right now I am in the ghetto. Yo. Anyway, that being said, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We are on the road to 8k subscribers, so close to 8k, so close. Subscribe if you haven't. And tashkuru sana. I'm gonna see you guys on the next video, which is hopefully gonna be very, very soon. Do take care of yourselves. Now God our bless. Bye bye.